Hello, people didn't know how's doing. Today, I hope you forgive me, I just have my tea with me. First time ever I kind of have it holding in my hand, I suppose you could say, in a video. There's always a first, I suppose you could say. So today, I suppose people have heard that, bicycles are becoming very modern in this country now. And what I mean by modern is, we're back in the day, we used to be, there was a lot of bicycles around, but now, with the introduction of cars and, that kind of stuff, they're starting to come back. Bicycles are starting to come back because of high taxes in cars and, such and so, everything in cars, everything nearly to do with cars now is unbelievable amount of money you have to pay. And, it's great to see the people because, first of all, you get exercise from a bike. Second of all, you don't have to pay for petrol. You don't have to, if you get it punctured, you have to probably fix it. But it's not as deal, I suppose you could say. And it's a bit of enjoyment, I suppose, new experience, I suppose too. But as you've seen, there's the new law now for motorists and cyclists. So basically, they explain this in best of terms. I'm not going to use big words. I was going to use big words there, but I corrected myself. When you're driving and there's a bicycle lane, you can't, you have to stay a meter away or something like that. Like, you can't be right on top of the bike. You have to stay a meter away. Which is good because, as one person said, the car has a metal frame around it and has more protection. A bicycle doesn't. You can just hit somebody off a bike and, there's no protection. And it's very dangerous, very dangerous. You might not think, but bicycle is very dangerous. The same with a motorcycle. Two very dangerous things. And that brings me on to my next point. Like, everybody should, have a helmet. No matter if you're in the city, no matter where you are, you should have a helmet. Because, that could be the thing that could save you. Simple as that. That could be the thing that could save you from brain damage. And, it's better to be safe than sorry. Like I know people who've been riding bikes for, since the beginning of the century. And, they never had an accident with their bicycle. But you could just get, as they said to me, it's only a matter of time, before they end up in an accident. So yeah, my advice to people, wear a helmet. It does cost a few bob a helmet, but it's better to be alive than dead. To be honest, excuse me for a second. So yeah, just my advice to motorists, just be careful, and don't push people on with bikes. I see often people push people on with bikes, cars, people on bikes to just get out of the way. But just take your time. At the end, the world's not going to end. There's plenty of time for anything. So just calm yourself, calm the ham, as they say. Like everybody has to share the road equally. And obviously, people who ride bikes have to obey the laws, especially in cities, traffic lights, etc. Not to ride in bus lanes or anything like that, etc., etc., etc. All basic kind of stuff. But just, I have to really do this for, the Road Safety Authority kind of thing and everything, and just for safety. And, which reminds me, actually, if you are going out of the dark during unlit hours, I suppose that's the best word to describe it, or during dark, and best words too. Please just have a light, have a reflector light, or even wear a reflector jacket, if possible. Because people don't expect, especially down country roads. I'm not talking really in cities. I'm talking down country roads. People don't really expect cyclists down the country road. Nowadays, like, it gets dark around nearly 4 o'clock in the evening. Nobody would expect a cyclist at 5:30, driving down a country road, cycling down a country road. So it's always better to take precautions before going out. I know I sound like the guards, but it's for your own safety. Like, I wouldn't be ratting away even here, if it wasn't for people's own safety. Like, I can't tell you. Like, I know 3 or 4 people who had serious accidents on bikes, and, like, I'm telling you, serious accidents. And and they would say to if I want to even get one of them on, I would actually need to get it on, because he would say to you, I was a fool. Like, as one of them said, I was a fool not to wear, a reflector jacket, because do you know what happened to him? He got hit by a lorry, and he was very, very lucky that he only, that he only crushed his foot. Like, it only crushed his foot, which he was very lucky. But but you wouldn't be never. You'd be never white afterwards, and that's really the thing. He was never white afterwards because he always had nightmares of, everything. And now I don't know what's wrong with his foot, but I don't know what happened to his. Like, he got his foot crushed, but I don't know. He's not able to move it. I don't think he's able to move it. I'm not too sure what happened to him. But he's not able to move. I'm sure he's not able to move it. It's this his right foot. I think it was a right foot. But like, there's so many things you hear of, and things that that could have been perfected. Because he was out late at night, and he was on the bypass. And lorry drivers are trying to get to places before, their set time and everything like that, and trying to get to the docks and such and such. And they'd be washing, and they wouldn't be expecting the bike at night time to come down the bypass. But anyway, just my advice: take your time. Make place for cyclists, and everybody should share the road equally. Anyway, take 4, just subscribe more, and bye.